Hello everyone, this is Mark with Survival Bushcraft and Emergency Preparedness. Here to do a quick video with you. This one's going to be about making glue from pine sap. It's kind of a lengthy process, takes about a good half an hour to do. We're going to be using basically three parts. This is going to be our container. We're going to be using a Altoids tin. We're going to be using charcoal from a fire, recent fire. And then we're going to be using our pine sap. So let's get on with it and we'll see how we do. Okay guys, we got our fire going, got our platform in place, and we'll bring you over here. Here's my Altoids tin. So you can see I've got my sap in here. What I want to do here now is I'm going to move it over by the fire and I'm going to let that melt. And while that's melting, I'm going to take this charcoal and I'm going to start grinding it up. I'm going to end up doing a mixture of, some say 50-50, others say 1/4 charcoal to 3 parts sap. So we're going to go with that one and we're going to see what happens. So hang on here, I'll get you by the fire. Alright, now we're going to let that melt. And while that's going, like I said, I'm going to come over here, I'm going to take my trusty rock, and I'm going to carefully smash this stuff into fine powder. So hang in there. When I get this all together, we'll finish this up. Alright everybody, I want to show you here real quick how we're doing. Our pine sap is melting very well. It's been about 20 minutes now. I've been doing it fairly slow. I've had to move it around to keep it from catching fire. So keep that in mind. You can see this stuff is very sticky. Okay, look at that. And it's almost ready for the charcoal, which over here I have powderized. Alright, with my trusty rock. So we're going to mix that together here in just the next few minutes. And we'll have us some glue. So hang in there for just a few more minutes and I'll be back. Okay guys, we're ready. I'll show you what we got here. This is our pine sap melted. So gooey it is. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to take a good look at how deep that is. We're going to measure the equivalent of 1 part to 3 parts. So there's not a whole lot here, maybe 1/4 of a tin. So what I want to do here now, where the wind blows it all away, is to get my charcoal in there. I've tried to powderize it the best I could, but I'm not a miracle worker. Darn wind wants to blow it all away. So there you go. I'm guessing that's about right. And we'll mix it all together, make a goo. And this stuff is going to go onto this stick, and I'm going to let it dry because I can reuse it. All I have to do is remelt it over a heat source, another fire, and I can reuse it. So it's kind of referred to as a glue stick. So it's pretty decent. We'll roll it. And the rest of it I'll just keep in the tin. This piece of grass off there. Look at that stringy stuff, it's like fiberglass. This is amazing. This stuff's awesome. Alright. I think it might be a little too much on the charcoal, to be totally honest. I think I may have measured it a little bit wrong there. A little less charcoal, because it kind of feels brittle now that it's cooling down. As you can see, you know, I can play with it, but to me it feels too rough. Like there's too much charcoal. I think it's popping. So what I'm going to do here now, yeah, that just feels, it doesn't feel right. So what I plan on doing here now is I'm going to remelt this, and I'm going to add the rest of my sap to it, thin it out a little bit. So hang in there. Okay guys, what I did here is I added a little bit, just a little bit more of my sap in here because I didn't like the consistency. I thought it was too thick, which is, I believe, right. Right here we have a good consistency here for glue. Remember, this is going to harden up when it stops. I mean, stops when it dries. Sorry, but we're in good shape now. I'm going to take this real quick. I'm going to get some on the end here. Okay. All right. Got some more over here. It's good and hot. Okay. We're going to glue this together, and here in a minute I'm going to come back and show you if it sticks or not. What I want to do now is just to show you, we've got our sticks bound together. As you can see, they're holding quite well. They ain't going nowhere. All right. I mean, I wouldn't hang my jacket on this like it is. I mean, you'd want to lash it. This stuff's great. This glue. I'm telling you, most of you already know this. A lot of you have already done it. Some of you haven't. You know, your biggest applications for this stuff is going to be like spears, arrowheads, lashings for arrowheads. You're going to lash it, man, and you know, glue them. So it has a lot of applications. I mean, I would even use it for waterproofing. I did a little video recently on these Altoid cans not being waterproof. I mean, even in my opinion there, even just putting a seal around here with this stuff, it would easily come off with some heat and would make your stuff waterproof. You ain't got to worry about anything getting damaged. Anyways, as you can see, this stuff's nice. It works. I used a 1/3 mix of charcoal powderized to 3 parts pine sap. Melted the pine sap in my Altoids tin, and then carefully mixed in my charcoal. I did have to put a little extra in because I had a little too much charcoal, so I had to add a little extra pine sap into it. It came out great. Here is the finished product still in the can. I'm going to keep it in my can because that way it's easy just to put it back on the fire, on the coals, and warm it up. I want you to see this. Okay, that's solid, buddy. That's rock hard. That's my fingertip, my fingernail. It ain't going nowhere. That's good stuff. Anyways, pine sap glue. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. One warning, you will get dirty. I've washed my hands twice, so try to do this near a water source of some kind. Otherwise, you're gonna have that crap all over you. Powderize your stuff as fine as you can possibly get it. All right. I grabbed me a rock and just put it on my stump and just ground it and ground it and ground it while my stuff was slowly. You don't want to rush it. Don't rush it. Let this stuff melt slowly. Watch it because this pine sap will catch fire. So, nonetheless, pine sap glue. Sorry, this isn't super fancy, but there it is. It works. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Once again, it's good stuff. Take care. Alright guys, I need to make one quick adjustment to this. I just realized that I had spoken of this mixture as being 1/3 part charcoal. I need to correct that. That should be 1 part charcoal. I apologize for that, but there it is. 1 part charcoal to 3 parts pine sap. So, 1 part charcoal, 3 parts pine sap. So, hope you enjoyed. Take care.